Yo guys, what is up? It is your boy Jason HD here, coming to another video today. And if you guys are new, you already know what to do. Subscribe, like, notification gang. Let me know you guys in the comment section down below. Make sure you guys also follow me on my Twitch. We stream every single day. We are getting very close to 80,000 followers, guys, so do not miss another stream. The link is in the description below. I've been playing, actually, I played zombies last night. I saw some people getting like around 60 and 50 and stuff. So I'm making some zombies. If you guys want to see some gameplay of that, make sure to check out my stream. Like I said as well, all the Cold War content, I'll be playing a lot more of it just throughout the next few weeks or so. So for today's video, let's try to reach 280 likes on this video. Hopefully this video helps you guys out if you guys are new to Cold War, especially with these settings. It's a little bit different for my console players who have never had to do with FOV sliders and just the sensitivity stuff and all that. I'm here to help you. So for this video, I'm gonna go over the best settings, or in my opinion, the best settings that you can use as a console player. So this is for PS4, PS5, Xbox One, and Xbox S. All you players who doesn't have a PC and click with a keyboard and mouse. This is the best settings that I think I found in the game that works for me, and hopefully works for you. You can take a little bit from it, you can take from what you want of it, but hopefully it makes you a better player. You know, you feel a little bit more confident in the game. You're like, oh, I see how they be doing this now. So come on over here, Jason's gonna help you out, all right? So as we load into Cold War, as you see, my beautiful gold XM4. Also, you know, side news, I'm actually also working on my AK. The AK-47 is like, when y'all ever hear about the nostalgia gun about the AK-47, this AK-47 is actually that good. Like, it is no recoil, damage range is crazy, and the firepower is high. AK-47 is hella good. Use the gun. Let me know in the comment section below what you think. So anyways, I'm gonna go right into the settings, all right? So the difference between this Cold War, this game, Cold War, between any other game in Call of Duty history, the biggest thing, in my opinion, is the FOV slider. Us console players have never dealt with an FOV slider. Our FOV has always been at, I think it's 100. I think that's the main base FOV, if I'm not mistaken. If not, it's like 80. But I really don't remember on top of my head. But it's something we're in that. So if you play Cold War, MW3, whatever you play, that's gonna be the main FOV you're gonna have. So we're gonna find that in a little bit. But first of all, let's go through my control settings first. I'm gonna show you what I play on, and this is the comfortability I had. So for right now, I play on 7.7 sensitivity. Now this is also because I think you have to adjust your sensitivity to your FOV. So if your FOV is a bit higher, you're probably going to want a bit of a higher sensitivity. If your FOV is a bit lower, then you want a lower sensitivity. This is my opinion. This is what I did. I think 7.7 works for me. I always play around 6.6, 7.7 anyways. So this is what I have. Now for the ADS stick sensitivity, I've been going back and forth with this. I'm not gonna lie, it's a bit high, just because I was using the XM4 and I was getting very frustrated, and I feel like my ADS-C was really low. But you can run it around 1.1. I'm actually gonna probably move this to 0.9 now. Just, this is like literally, as you see in the picture, this type of gun. It's any gun that's lower than a 4 times. So red dot, ARs, basically any gun you use that's not a sniper. This is that left to right stick zoom. So I'm gonna drop mine actually to 0.9 for the ADS speed as well, because you know people like to slide and all that stuff like that. And then the high zoom, I'm having at 1.1. So this is for my quick scopers, my snipers. And I misspoke. This is how fast you ADS, so how fast you zoom in to your scope or into your gun. So this is what I run. My button layout, I actually changed it throughout the middle of Warzone, like 2 months ago. I actually changed it to tactical. So actually, let me move my camera here. So the difference between tactical and just normal actually is really just the difference of using R3 to prone and circle to melee. So those two button layouts are actually the only ones that are switched. It works out better for me for slide canceling, to be honest with you. So all of my super sweaty slide cancelers out there, I really believe tactical is a better way. You can slide cancel more consistent. You can it's just the 2 buttons. You don't have to use circle. Now I do have a scuff as well, but the scuff hasn't broken yet because I'm not destroying my right paddle by trying to slide cancel. So I actually changed it to tactical, and it's actually very comfortable for me. So this right here, the flip L2 to R2, this is basically just for all my PS2 users, my PS2 players. If you want to go back in the days where you shoot with L1 and R1, just click this right here and it'll flip to L1 and R1. That's literally it. Like, it's just gonna flip your equipment and you're shooting your ADS. That's it, to L1, R1. Invert look, don't mess with that. I actually turn off controller vibration. I started turning it off like 2 years ago. I think around the middle of BO4, I went to Chris's settings, swag settings, and I saw he doesn't play with controller vibration. You know, I used to play with it all the time, but actually it helped me out a lot more just because the controller shakes, so you can like mess up your shots. You're a little bit more accurate just with controller vibration off. So I turn it off now from now on. ADS sight enabled. Airborne mantle behavior. I really don't know what this means. Oh, this means to automatically mantle for you. So like, this is good and bad. I just keep it on automatic. I'm gonna keep it on automatic right now until like it really pisses me off and I auto mantle and I die. ADS sight behavior hold for sure. Steady aim behavior hold for sure. For the armor behavior, this is when you have to put in plates for multiplayer. So like combat arms or the perk. There's also a score streak called armor. So I just put apply all for the control mode, aim base. I don't really be in vehicles like that. So this is like the boat on Armada. So if you are on the boat on Armada for combine arms, this is probably what this means for this as well. Or the tank on Crossroads. And then I didn't change the stick layout. I never changed this threshold stuff. So this is all normal. I don't really know what this means too much. This makes me feel like this is dead zone, but I'm not gonna change that at all. Oh, here's another thing. I started running auto attack sprint. So I started doing it in Modern Warfare, Warzone. The only problem with Warzone is auto attack sprint and shotguns really don't go hand in hand. So I started dying from it and pissing me off, so I took it off. But I would start running auto attack sprint if I was you guys. So for all my sweaty users that love to slide cancel, stuff like that, it makes the movement a lot easier because you don't have to click down on your left stick to move. All you gotta do is push it forward. You don't have to click down and like smash. It's just gonna automatically run you. When you go forward, it's gonna run you. So you can do, you can slide cancel a lot easier. So I enable auto sprint for sure. Sprint cancel reload, I disabled that, but you can enable it because I don't think there's a cancel reload. I think the only way you can cancel reload is YY, so, or triangle. But I'm gonna keep it disabled for now because I don't usually have a problem with cancel reloading. Parachute deploy, this is for combat arms. This is enabled. Equipment behavior hold. And then I use contextual tap. I'm still on the contextual tap vibe from Warzone and stuff like that. So for right here, I use contextual tap. I'm still on that contextual tap vibe from Warzone. So this is what I use. You don't have to use it. You can use tap to reload, but I use tap to interact. And so when you tap to interact, you have to hold to reload. It says it all right here on the side. So now we're gonna get into like the FOVs and stuff like that. So I don't really, so this display area, I never really mess with because I don't think it's gonna let me move it. I try to move it, but it's not gonna let me move it. So I don't mess with that. The colorblind mode, people, you know, you can put the colors you want. Some people like to mess with it. I see this one a lot. I see the Trentopia. I've seen this one before. And then that's the main one, but I don't run colorblind type at all. I think it's just your personal opinions, and also if you are colorblind, but I'm not. So for field of view, so the FOV field of view, this is the newest thing that is on Call of Duty on all the consoles. This is what PC players see. So if you go watch a PC player stream, so like you see Nick Merck, Swag, Tim Tabman, Symphony, Huskers, anybody who plays on PC, and their screen looks so much bigger, it's because of this. It's the field of view. So, you know, you go around from time to time messing with field of view. Some people like it at 104, some people like it at 100 for PlayStation players. I have it at 110. Now that's a bit high, I'm not gonna lie to you, but I feel like I'm rocking with this the best right now. Now, if you go 120, it's too much. I think 120 is too much. I think 110 is the max. I think I'm at the max of field of view that we need as console players. But personally, if you are not like, if you're a more casual player, I would probably run 105. But I think 110, you should all be straight. So run 110. Let me know in the comment section below what you think about the field of view, what your field of view preference is, and let me know what you're rocking with. So also the field of view, the ADS field of view, make sure it's effective. You want it on effective. You want this on effective. Brightness, you can fix it on your own. And then split screen. And then motion blur. For the love of God, I know a lot of you guys who are casuals don't really see motion blur, but when you turn off motion blur, play the game for 2 hours or an hour, then turn it back on. You're gonna get dizzy in the head. You're gonna be like, oh, I see it now. Turn that thing off. And if you're a content creator watching this video, if you want to upload videos, if you want to stream, turn it off. Because if I was a person that watch your stream and I play with motion blur on and I see you stream it, I would just get a headache and leave, because I already know what it looks like. I have it turned off. I don't think you need it. There's no point of it. I think it's just for the cool effects and to make it look cool, but this does nothing. Audio settings, people ask me about my audio settings as well. I haven't touched these as well, actually, because the difference between MW multiplayer when it first came out and Cold War multiplayer when it came out is that the one thing about Cold War and Treyarch, they're really good at sound. And Modern Warfare was not good at sound because the VTOL jet was the loudest freaking thing ever when the game first dropped, and it's still loud. So I haven't touched all of this. From the difference between last year and this year, all this would have been off. But now it's on, I don't really care, it's not too loud for me, and it's fine. I also use high boost. So if you guys have actual 840s, Turtle Beaches, what are else? The other joints. What are the other joints that everybody likes? Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. The other joints. I say run boost high. I think boost high is always the best one. You can use super bass boost, but I don't think you need to. I said high boost. Run high boost. You're fine. And then I haven't changed my head marker sounds. I have voice chat enabled because it's sometimes funny to hear people's death cams, and this is all that's matter. So for the interface, nothing changes here. I mean, I haven't even like messed with this at all. I don't even know why I would even want to mess with this. And then I'm not running Red House anymore. And then the last thing that's also pretty much different about Call of Duty Cold War is actually the interface of the code name. So for people who are stream sniped or get stream sniped, or people who just want to protect their identity, they can actually change the code name. So if you enable this, your name will be like Commander Rogers or something like that. It'll change your name. You'll be able to see your name. So when you're playing, you'll see it. But if I was in your lobby, I would not know who you are. You would have some weird default different name that Call of Duty assigns you. And the same thing with other players. If you also want to have some other players, because some players do have some crazy names, or if you just want to not see them, you can actually enable this as well. So that's also a new key feature that Call of Duty put in. Anyways, guys, so that is some of the settings that I use for my console. I'm actually still on PS4. I haven't got the PS5 yet. I'll probably get that soon. And I haven't moved to PC yet as well, and I'll probably get that soon as well. But these are the settings that I use, that I've been using, that I feel best works for me. Let me know in the comment section below what you think about this. What you think, what settings that you need help with. And hopefully I answer some of your questions, man, for sure. And if you guys have more questions, let me know in the comment section below. Hopefully I can get to them and answer them for you. Or if not, somebody else in the community can. Anyways, y'all, I hope y'all did enjoy this video, and I'll catch y'all next time. Y'all stay smooth.